English Easy Practice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new English Practice podcast. I'm here to help you practice speaking English. In each episode, you will listen to a conversation, learn new words, and practice speaking. Let's have fun learning English together. Part 1, English Listening Practice. In Part 1, you will listen to a conversation between two native speakers. Pay close attention to what they are saying. Try to understand as much as you can. Are you ready? Let's listen.
Come to think of it. Hi, Jake. Did you hear about the new book club starting at the library?
Hey, Amy. No, I didn't know about that. What kind of books will they be reading?
They'll be focusing on classic literature like novels by Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, and others.
That sounds interesting. Come to think of it, I've been wanting to read more classic books.
You should join the book club then. The first meeting is next Tuesday at 6 p.m.
That works for me. How long do the meetings usually last?
Around an hour or so. We discuss the book, share our thoughts, and sometimes have refreshments.
Count me in. I'll make sure to read the book before the meeting.
Great! The first book we'll be discussing is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen.
Classic choice. I'll start reading it tonight.
Perfect. I'll see you at the book club meeting next Tuesday, Jake.
Looking forward to it, Amy. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to receive more like it in the future. Part 2, Vocabulary. Great job listening. Now, in Part 2, we will learn some new words from the conversation. I will explain each word and use it in a sentence. This will help you understand and remember the words. Let's get started.
Vocabulary.
Come to think of it. This phrase is used when you suddenly remember or realize something. Example: I haven't seen Sarah in a while. Come to think of it, she didn't attend last week's meeting. Or so. This phrase means approximately or about. Example: the lecture will last for an hour or so. Refreshments. Drinks and small amounts of food served at a meeting or an event. Example: after the seminar, they served refreshments in the lobby.
Watch this video till to the end to improve your English fast.
Part 3, English Speaking Practice. Well done! Now, in Part 3, it's your turn to practice speaking. I will ask you some easy questions about the conversation. You will have 1 second to answer before I give the correct answer. Try to say your answers out loud. Are you ready? Let's go. Answer the questions out loud.
Hi, Jake. Did you hear about the new book club starting at the library?
Did Amy tell Jake about the new dance club? No, she didn't. She didn't tell him about the new dance club. Did Amy tell Jake about the new book club? Yes, she did. She told him about the new book club at the library. Hey, Amy, no, I didn't know about that. What kind of books will they be reading?
They'll be focusing on classic literature like novels by Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, and others.
Will they be reading comic books at the library? No, they won't. They won't be reading comic books. What kind of books will the book club be reading? Classic literature. They'll be focusing on classic literature. That sounds interesting. Come to think of it, I've been wanting to read more classic books.
You should join the book club then.
Did Jake express interest in classic books? Yes, he did. He mentioned he wanted to read more classic books. Does Amy seem excited about the book club? Yes, she does. She invited Jake enthusiastically.
The first meeting is next Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Is the first meeting of the book club next Wednesday at 5 p.m.? No, it isn't next Wednesday at 5 p.m. When is the first meeting of the book club? Next Tuesday at 6 p.m. The first meeting is next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Did Amy invite Jake to the book club meeting? Yes, she did. She invited him to the first meeting next Tuesday. That works for me. How long do the meetings usually last?
Around an hour or so.
Do the meetings usually last 20 hours? No, they don't usually last 20 hours. How long do the meetings usually last? They usually last around an hour or so. What time is the book club meeting? It's at 6 p.m.
We discuss the book, share our thoughts, and sometimes have refreshments.
Count me in. What do they do during the meetings? They discuss the book, share their thoughts, and sometimes have refreshments. Did Amy mention refreshments at the meetings? Yes, she did. She said they sometimes have refreshments. Is Jake interested in joining the fight club? No, he isn't interested in joining the fight club. Is Jake interested in joining the book club? Yes, he is. He agreed to join. I'll make sure to read the book before the meeting.
Great! The first book we'll be discussing is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen.
Classic choice. I'll start reading it tonight. What book will they be discussing at the first meeting? They'll be discussing Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. When will Jake start reading the first book? Tonight. He said he'll start reading it tonight. Is Jake excited about reading Pride and Prejudice? Yes, he is. He said he'll start reading it tonight.
Perfect. I'll see you at the book club meeting next Tuesday, Jake.
Looking forward to it, Amy. Is Jake looking forward to the book club meeting? Yes, he is. He said he's looking forward to it. What did Amy say after Jake agreed to join the book club? She said she'll see him at the book club meeting next Tuesday. Who will be discussing classic literature at the book club? Amy and Jake. They will be discussing classic literature at the book club. Is Jake familiar with the authors they mentioned? Yes, he is. He mentioned he's been wanting to read more classic books.
Great job today! Keep practicing by watching this video again for a few days. The more you practice, the better you will get. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful content. Happy learning!
Thanks for watching, guys! Now, I recommend you watch this great video too. It will help you to improve your English skills, and you will love it, I promise.